Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one, millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook public or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous doily centerpiece, table centerpiece, or for any area of your house. This is not my creation. This is from Lusvania Crochet. She's from Brazil. You guys, many of you that follow me know that I love her pieces so much. She creates a lot of pieces similar to mine, and I fell in love with this piece, and I was sure you guys were going to absolutely love it. Now I've created this color because why not? But you guys can create whatever colors you'd like. So I hope you guys will love it as much as I do. There's a lot of small details to it, and this is what brings out the beauty of it. Not hard to make, but yes, there's quite a bit of details, of course. So we're going to get started. I hope you enjoy it. I will leave her link to her channel below in the description box. Thank you so much, Lusvania. This is absolutely stunning. And she also has created the oval one. Maybe eventually I'll get to it also, because I'm sure you guys will absolutely love the big oval one. If you have like a longer table, 6 to 8 chair, or even a buffet display or something like that, or a counter, whatever the case may be. Okay, I have a lot of leftover little threads, and why not? This is what they're good for, to create beautiful pieces. Since there's a lot of different details, small details, different colors. I also will be using this red, which is color number 29. These are all 4-ply, 100% cotton thread, and I have this little mix of the green and white, and of course the brown, and for the top of the leaves, this mustard cream color mix. Okay, so let's get started. 2.75 hook, a small one tuck in loose ends, and a small pair of scissors. Okay. So my threads are a little bit thinner than Aunt Lydia number 3, and I'm going to give you the measurement right from the start. So on mine, it's not even blocked yet. It will be 44 centimeters all the way in around. Okay, if you're using Aunt Lydia number 3, it will be a little bit bigger. So the first thing I'm going to do is that magic circle. I'm going to come in and slip stitch so I can secure that magic circle, and then come back in again, do a single and 2 chains. So I have my first double crochet. I'm going to come in that magic circle and complete a total with my first one, 12 double crochets. This is row 1. Okay, I'm going to pull into that magic circle and close it in on my second chain with slip stitch. I'm coming into the next one, and I'm going to stretch my thread a bit and do a single and 1 chain or 2 chain. Here's my first double crochet. Coming back in, creating another double crochet. So this row 2, we're having 2 double crochet per stitch, meaning you should have 24 double crochets, 2 per stitch. I'm going to close my row, and I'm coming in to start the third row, going into the next stitch, giving a little bit of a stretch, single 1 chain, coming back in that same stitch with 2 total of double crochet. Now we're going to work front post, but this front post is going to be stretched once, 2 times, take out, and then take out, coming into the next one and repeating the 2 double crochets. So coming in the next one, doing 2 double crochet into the next one, which is the very first from the groups of 2 that we did on the second row. Stretching our thread, coming back in, doing that front post, taking out 3, and then the last one. We're going to repeat this all the way around, coming in the next one, 2 double crochets again, and repeat the process all the way around. Okay, everyone, getting to the end. So we have the last one here to do. So we're going to come in, remembering there's 2 double crochet in between the front posts. So we're going to come in on that last one, stretch and stretch, take out the 3, and then the last one. And then we're going to close in with slip stitch. So we completed row 3. Stretch a bit, come into the next one, next double crochet. Remember we have 2 in between, single 1 chain, coming back in the same one with double crochet. So we have 2 double crochets just before our front post. On our front post we're going to do a double crochet, and right after we're doing again the front post. So stretch, stretch, take out the front post, and then the last 2, coming in that next double crochet, creating 2 double crochets on the same one. So basically in between the front posts we have 3 double crochet. On top of that front post, double crochet, and then again going in, doing the front posts. As you can see, we have the 3 double crochets. So coming in that very first one, double crochet right after the front post, increase, 2 double crochets, and then 1 on top of the front post. This is row 4. So 1 on top of the front post, and then create your front post into the next stitch. Okay, so 3 double crochets in between front posts. This is row 4. I'll meet you at the end. So I've completed my last 3 double crochets. Coming into that first one, or the next one after that 3rd double crochet with your front post. Now I'm going to close in my row 4. You should always have 12 front posts. So going into row 5, stretching my thread, coming into the next double crochet already with my front post. So take out the 3, and then the last one into the next stitch, double crochet. On top of that front post, double crochet into the next one, actually into the next one will be double crochet. Just give me a second here. So we're doing an increase on the very first one where we had the 2 together on the same stitch to increase. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the front post we started with. Into the next one with front post. Into the next one, double crochet. On top of that front post, double crochet, and right after we're doing the 2 together in the same stitch, and then front post. Oops, I have to take it twice. And the reason why it's being done like this is so the front post can pop up. Okay, so remembering this time is 4 double crochets in between the front posts. So I had done my 2 together right after that front post from the previous row, doing the front post, then 1, 2, that's right on top of the front post, and right after 2 together. That's your 4 double crochets. That's why it's important to pay attention. And then right after, front post. There's, little details for these front posts. Okay, so continue on, and then I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so closing out the row, right after my last front post, I've done my 2 double crochet, 1 per stitch. Now remember, we have that 3 chain we went up. I'm going to do my increase, 1 and 2, and then I'm going to close with slip stitch on that front post. Okay, so we end up having, so closing in on that front post, I'm going to stretch my thread. I'm going to come in the next one and do my single and 1 chain. Into the next one, double crochet. Now here we have the increase. So on the first one, I'm doing the front post. Oops. It's better when we turn sideways, but because I'm recording, I want to make sure you guys see what I'm doing here. So front post, and right away on the next one, the increase, 2 together. So we have 2, 3, 1 per stitch, 4 and 5 double crochets this time. On that increase where we have both together, we do the front post. 1 and 2 times. And close your front post. So we have 5 double crochets. Coming on the next one, doing our increase 1 and 2. So our increase is on top of that second double crochet where we have the increase from the previous row. So we have 2 double crochets, 3, 4, and 5. Again, we fall into that group front post. 1 and 2. And then into the next one with the increase and do your 5 double crochets again. Okay? 1 and 2. Continue again. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everybody. So I'm down to the very last one where I have the groups. So doing my last front post. My 2 double crochets. And my last double crochet on the last one, and closing row 6 in. So I've stretched my thread going into row 7 into the next one. Stretch it. My first double crochet on top of that front post, my second, my third right on top of the first double crochet of the group, and on the second one I'm doing 2 in the same stitch. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the next one I'm doing my front post, so if you realize we have 5 double crochets, but we will complete the 6th when we come around. So I've done my front post into the next one, double crochet into the next one, double crochet, into the next one, double crochet. So we have 3 into that first double crochet of the group, that's 4, and our increase on the second one, 5 and 6. So remembering now that our increase will be on that second double crochet from the group. Okay, so we have 6, 2, 4, and 6. Front post, one, 2, 3, here's the group, 4, and on the second double crochet from the group, 5, and increase 6. So your 5, 6 is in the same stitch. And then again, front post. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we're closing out the 7th row. Going to do, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing that front post. And the last double crochet for the group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Closing in with slip stitch and going to start row 8. Okay, everyone. So slip stitch, stretch my thread into the next one, stretch, single, and 1 chain. On the same stitch, double crochet. So we have the increase right from the start. Into the next one, double crochet. Here are the 2 double crochet on the same stitch, the group of 2. On the first one, front post. Into the next one, double crochet, into the next one, double crochet, and into the third one, double crochet. So we have 3 double crochets. Now we just confirm. On the next one, we're going to do front post. Now, here's the thing with this row 8. We're going to have an increase, and we'll have the 3. The next one, no increase. This one, we're doing the increase. So 2 together on the same stitch, and 1 double crochet on the next. That's like doing this one, the increase. And then front post, here's our group on the first one. And then the next one, we don't do the increase. Okay. So, did our front post, 1 double crochet per stitch. So we're doing the 3 double crochets. And then front post. On the next one, we're doing the increase, 2 together on the same stitch, and then 1 double crochet, front post on that first group. Oops. Make sure I roll it twice. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, reaching the end. So I'm going to do my front post into the next one where we have already a front post from the previous row. I'm going to do 2. No, not 2. I don't know why I was thinking 2. We're not increasing on here. Double crochet, and I'm going to do another one in here because for some reason I probably missed a stitch somewhere. And front post, my last front post. I'm not doing it this way. Oh my god. Sometimes my brain, especially these days, not doing too well. Okay. The last front post. I probably skipped one of the double crochets. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to close in with slip stitch. So, we increased on the first one, no increase. Increased on the next one, no increase. Increased on the next one. Okay, so I see, yeah, increased on the next one, no increase. Increase, no increase, all the way around the same way, okay? Okay, everyone, so I've closed in, going into the 9th row. So I'm just going to come directly into the next one. No, not this way, sorry. We're going to do front post into the next one. Oops, try that again. So as soon as we've closed in, we're doing front post in the next one. And then next stitch, 1 double crochet, next one, 1 double crochet, and this is on top of the front post, and the next one, 1 double crochet. So we have 3 double crochets. We're right on the center of those 3 double crochets. We're going to do front post. One double crochet on the next stitch on top of the front post, double crochet, and we meet where we have the increase here. On the first one we're doing an increase of 2 double crochets, so now we have 4 after our front post. So this one we have 3 double crochets, this one we have 4. We're going to alternate, okay? So we're going to do that front post, so that means that the next one we should have 3 double crochets. Okay, so we started with 3, this one was the increase, 4. So now I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3 double crochets into the next one, front post. Now the next one we're going to do is the increase right on that first group. 1, 2, we meet the group on the first one, 3, and increase, 4. On that second of the group, front post. So we know that the next one, there is no increase, it's just 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3, and front post. Next one, we're doing the increase. We're the very first one of the group here of the increase. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so onto my very last one. So I've done my front post. 1, 2, and on the next one, the increase. And 4. So I'm coming in that front post, slip stitch. Okay, everyone, going into row 10. So I've closed in with slip stitch on that front post. Going into the next one, single one chain, my first double crochet. Into the next one, front post. And then 4 double crochets, 1 per stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are where the group is, so doing my front post on that first double crochet. So we have 4 double crochets, 1 per stitch. We're going to alternate again. So we did the front post on this very first one here. This is the group, remember? I'm doing 2 double crochets. That's our increase. And then 2 more, 1 per stitch. So we have a total of 4 again. The only difference is one has increase, one doesn't. Okay, this doesn't, this does. So we have the 4 double crochets. Front post, four double crochets, 1 per stitch. There is no increase on this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, we've blended where the group is exactly how we have it here. On that first double crochet, front post. And then we're going to do the increase. 1, 2 double crochet, my third and my fourth. Front post. This is how we're going to proceed on this row. 1 per stitch this time. We just finished doing that increase. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we arrived on the group, front post, and now we're going to do our increase. 1 and 2. 1 per stitch again. 1 and 2. So we have our 4 double crochets, increase. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end, remembering that we started 1 per stitch, 4 double crochet. The next one we did the increase, 4 double crochet, increase, 4 double crochet, increase. Okay. Okay, everyone, so closing up my 10th row, did my front post, my increase, double crochet, so that's 3, and we have the 4th one, which is the very first one that we did before we did that front post. Slip stitch. So I have my increase and the other 2. Remember, we started with 1 double crochet and then right away front post. So going into row 11, we are pretty much done with the front posts. Row 11, I'm going to close this row 10, bringing that thread to the back. Okay. Then I'm coming into that back loop. We're working on back loops, doing singles, 1 per stitch. There is no increase, just back loops, single crochets all the way around on this row 11. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 12. Coming into the next stitch, my single, my 1 chain. I'm going to do 10 double crochets. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on my 10th, I'm doing my increase. And this is how we're going to do all the way around. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on my 10th, my increase, 2 in the same stitch. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. This is row 12. Okay, everyone, I'm coming in with the brown, and you can start pretty much anywhere you want. I'm going to do single. You can start your single how you want it, and it's a single per stitch, and where we have the increase, we're doing 2 singles, so we're doing increase on there. Okay, so 1 single per stitch. Where we have the increase, so on the second one, 2 singles, then 1 per stitch. Very simple. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row, closed in with slip stitch, coming into the next one, doing my single and my 1 chain. That's like my double crochet and 5 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming in my 5th, only for this time. I'm going to turn my pattern to the back, and I'm going to do 8 half double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 half double crochets. So I'm going to turn to the front again, and where we have the 4 singles here, we're going to do double crochet. So I'm going to come in on that first space, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I've done my first 4 double crochets. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chain. I'm going to skip, not the one that we've used, the next one. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to come in the 4th with the single. We're going to turn around, and we're going to do those 8 half double crochets again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to turn to the front again, and this time we're going to work 4 double crochets. Now we only have 3 spaces here, but we're working the first double crochet on top in the same stitch where we started that single. So come exactly where we started the single in the same stitch and do your double crochet, and then 3 more. So you'll have your 4 double crochets. Try that again. Skipped my stitch there. So in the same stitch where we have that single, oh my goodness, did I grab my thread properly? I guess not. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and come in the 4th with a single. So we have those 3, and we're going to work the double crochet where we already have worked. So turn around to the back, create your 8 halves. So this is how it's going to be all the way around to the end. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn to the front, create that double crochet exactly where we have that single with double crochet in the same stitch, and then 1 per stitch. That means you'll have your 4 double crochets. Have 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to do the chain 5 again, skip 1, 2, 3, come in the 4th, and we'll work our double crochet exactly where we have that single. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Skip, not the one that's busy. 1, 2, 3 on the 4th with the single. So we're going to work that double crochet in the back, or the half double crochet afterwards on top. The double crochet on top of that single. Oh my goodness. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now if your stitch is too loose, you can do a 4 chain instead of 5. Coming in, working where that single is, doing my first double crochet, and then 1 per stitch. So we have 3 space. We're filling out those 3 space, and we have a total of those 4 double crochets. Okay, and that's how it's going to look like. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I'm down to my last 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to come in where we have that first double crochet here, not where we have the single. Okay, so coming in, doing a single, turn around, continue the 8 half double crochets, and then completing the double crochets, the 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one where we have the single. Now I'm going to pull this thread to the back and cut my thread and tuck in the loose ends. We're going to come back in with the yellow. Sorry, people, we were not supposed to cut the thread. It's always important to look ahead of the video for these reasons, right? Okay, so where we worked the double crochets, we're going to do singles. Sorry about that. It's just sometimes, I get ahead of myself, right? 1, 2. Try to hide this thread as I go. 2, 3, 4 singles. Going right into the next double crochet. 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Into the next double crochet. 9, 10, 11, and on the 12th we have to do an increase, 2 in the same stitch. So every 12 you must do the increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and on the 12th increase, 2 singles on the same stitch. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished coming in with the yellow now. Now we're going to do the next 2 rows, just double crochet. Where we have the increase, we're going to do the increase. The only difference is on the second row of this yellow, we're using back loops only. So show me that a little bit longer. So you can start anywhere, double crochet. Next, double crochet. And where we have the increase, we're doing the increase. So I have my increase on this one here. We're adding 2 in the same stitch. Next row, we're still doing the increase on the second double crochet, but we're working only on back loops. Okay, so 1 per stitch, and increase only where we have the increase. Again, 1 per stitch. I have my increase on the next single right here. 1, 2, and then 1 per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've closed in with slip stitch. We have 168 double crochets. I'm coming into the next one, actually using back loops, single 1 chain. So I have my first double crochet, my second, my third. Where we have the increase on the second double crochet, we're doing the increase using back loops only. And this is what we're doing for this row, 1 per stitch. And where we have the increase, we're doing on the second double crochet, we're doing the increase. So we're reaching the increase. So we have the increase here. On the second one, we're adding, increasing 2 together on the same stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished my row, and I have 180 double crochets. And I come into the next double crochet with single. This row will be all about singles, and where we have the increase right here on the second double crochet, we're also doing an increase. The rest is one per stitch all the way to the end, except on the increases we have to do the increase in the second double crochet with singles. This is all singles. So I'm arriving on the increase, which is the two together. On the second one, we're increasing two on the same stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my round. Going into the next one, single. Next stitch, single, and an increase on the same one. So one single on the next one, two single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming in the fifth with a single. On the next one, two singles, increase in the same stitch. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. So 6 chain, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, come in the fifth, single, next one, increase, 2 in the same stitch, chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, come in the fifth, single, next one, increase, 2 together on the same stitch. So it's 3 singles we have. We're going to continue to do this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I'm on my last 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to close in that first single we did. So we have 32 loops of 6 chain. I'm going to cut my thread. I'm going to tuck in my loose ends, and I'm going to come back with the red color. Start building those flowers. Now you can pretty much start anywhere on any of the loops. We're going to build 2 incomplete double crochets and then close it together. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in. So I'm going to build 5 incomplete groups of 2 double crochets. So this is my second group, chain 3, and back into the same space, incomplete double crochet, incomplete, close it together. 3, 1, 2 incomplete, and close it together. Chain 3, incomplete, 2 double crochet, and close it together. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm skipping 1 chain and coming into the next, continuing to do those 5 groups of 2 incomplete double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and again 1, 2, and complete, and closing it together. 1, 2, 3, again 1, 2, and complete double crochet, closing it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, skip a chain into the next one, and proceed that way all the way around the same way. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, this is pretty much finished. We're going to do the next leaves. So we're coming in between the first and the second group with a single, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3, and a single again. Into the next one, repeat the same thing, single, 3 double crochets, and single, and again single, 3 double crochets, and single, and the last one, single, 3 double crochets, and single, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat again your flowers, single, 3 double crochets, and single, and again, so 5 chain. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, coming in with that mixed green, and I'm going to come in where we have the 3 chains here. Okay, we're going to cover all of them with double crochet. So I'm going to do a total of 8 double crochets. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double crochets covering the 3 chains. Chain 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to come in between the red here and do a half double crochet, chain 2, in between again, half double crochet, chain 2, in between the next one, half, chain 2, and the last one, half double crochet, like that. Chain 2, continue the 8 double crochets covering the 3 chains. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Eight double crochets, chain 2, and repeat again those half double crochets, chain 2. So in the back we should have 3 loops of chain 2. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished my round of green, coming back in with the yellow. And we're going to work on the 8 double crochets. So on my very first one, I'm going to do a double crochet. You can start your double crochet however you're used to. On the next one, double crochet. And on the next one, double crochet. So I have 3 double crochets at the beginning, and I will also have 3 at the end. On my 4th one, I'm doing an increase 2 in the same stitch. On my 5th one, also an increase 2 in the same stitch. So far 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and my last 3 double crochet, which gives me a total of 10 double crochet. So all of the motives like this is how we're doing it. 3 double crochet, 1 per stitch. On the 4th double crochet, 2 together. On the 5th, 2 together, and then the last 3. Chain 3. Now back here we have those 3 little loops. I'm coming in the center one, the middle one, with a single. 3 chain again, and repeat those double crochets. So the first one, double crochet, the second, double crochet, the third, double crochet, and on my 4th, increase 2 in the same stitch. Again, on the next one, also an increase, 2 in the same stitch, and the last 3, 1 per stitch. So we have a total of 10 double crochets. Chain 3. Coming in the center, we have 3 little loops. In the middle one, single, chain 3. Proceed again with the 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch. On the 4th one, increase 2 together, 1, same stitch, 2. On the 5th, the same thing, 1, 2, and 1 per stitch. The last 3 double crochets. Total of 10 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row. I'm going to pull that string a bit, and I'm going to bring it actually behind here into that first space, and doing 1, 2, 3, 4 triple. Coming back in between the second and the third, and back post, 1 chain. Again, back post. So we're going to do 10 back posts, 1 chain space between them. Sorry about the noise, my friends, but construction is going on my house. And if I don't put these out, you won't have any tutorials. So again, just doing the 10. So I've done my 10 back post triples, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And again, continuing to do the back post triples, 1 chain space, and this is how we're going to proceed. 10 triples again, back post, and 3 chain space between each motive. It's dogs going crazy at the neighbors. You name it, there's never a dull moment in this place, thank God. So doing those 10 back post triples, my last one, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the next one. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, coming back in with the brown, and we have 2 more rows left, this one and the next one. So I'm coming in that first space with single, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. Coming into the next one, single, 1, 2, 3 chain. Coming into the next one, single, 1, 2, 3 chain. So this row is about creating these little loops of 3 chain, 1, 2, 3 chain, all the way around. 1, 2, 3 chain, 2, 3 chain, 1, 2, 3 chain, 1, 2, 3 chain. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 loops of 3 chain. 1, 2, 3 chain, going from one motif to the other. Single, 1, 2, 3 chain. Oops, into the next one, creating those 8 loops of 3 chain again. So it's just a repeat now of what we just did with this one, and 3 chain from one motif to the other. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished my row, going into the last row. So closed in with slip stitch, coming in that first ring with a single 3 chain. I'm coming behind that single and doing my picot. So I have my first picot into the next one, single, 3 chain, behind that single, closing in with single picot, single, 3 chain, behind it, picot. Now on this middle one here, we're going to have 3 picots on one side and 3 on the other. So on this one here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, coming behind that single and closing with single picot, which is with 6 chain, and then the rest 3 chain, nothing to it. Oh, the noise is just unbelievable. And continuing, 1, 2, 3 picot, going into the last one with single. So we have 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Now here we're going to come directly, we have the flowers here in between, and we're doing half double crochet, but we are covering those 2 chains in the back like that, and then coming in single, 1, 2, and 3, and restarting the picots all over again into the next one, single, 1, 2, 3 chain, coming behind, 1, 2, 3 chain, behind. So now we have the 3 picots on this side again, doing that 6 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming behind that single and closing it in into the next one, single, your 3 chain, and again single, 3 chain, behind that single and picot, single, 3 chain, behind it and picot, and single on the last one, coming in the center between both flowers there and covering those 2 chains in the back, doing that half double crochet, and then coming directly into the next one. Okay, so This pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're a newcomer, thank you for joining us. God bless you. I will see you in the next tutorial. I will leave Luzvanya's channel link below the video. Thank you so much, Luzvanya. I love your work. You should know that by now. And God bless all of you. And stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. And if you have not subscribed, of course, please do so and hit that like button. It helps the channel, and sharing is caring. Share the videos. And I send you much peace and love. Thank you, everyone. Until next time. Bye-bye.